Hello friends, I'm Lala. This is Flavors of New York, and I have a special guest today. This is Dylan. Dylan is also a chef, and he specializes in barbecue. So it's only fitting that I bring him along to Koba, which is Korean barbecue. Are you excited?
I am very excited to come try this out.
Take us inside, friend. Let's go. Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Lala. You must be Albert.
I'm Albert. Nice to
and
meet
you are the chef owner of this establishment, correct?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Well, let's sit down and let's get into it. Cool. So, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
I have brought a guest. This is Dylan.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Dylan also dabbles in the barbecue world, so I thought it was only fitting that we bring him along for the ride. And you are the chef owner of Koba, and this is a fast traditional Korean establishment. It's sort of like the Korean Chipotle, which is that too far?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much on point.
Well, tell us how this came to be. Tell us how it started.
All right, so I've always had a passion for Korean food. It kind of runs in the blood. My dad, when he was around my age, he had about 5 restaurants in Korea.
Oh, amazing. That's so cool.
So he actually had a Korean barbecue restaurant out in Southern California.
Okay.
And we grew up with eating his food. It was something that we couldn't find here. So
I love that.
I was originally a musician.
Okay.
I had
Pivot.
no idea that I would get into the food business. And I couldn't cook. All I knew was good food, how to eat. That's it. But over the coronavirus outbreak, every Saturday I had some time.
Okay.
So I started messing around with Korean food because I have to learn how to eat Korean
So
food.
it wasn't until the pandemic that you decided, I need to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
That's not that far off.
No.
And you were a musician and you were living in Southern California?
So I was living in Southern California until high school and then moved here.
Okay, moved to New York. And you're like, you know what? My dad was a chef. We have these restaurants. I should probably learn how to do this.
Yes.
Tell me how you learning to cook then becomes a full-on restaurant.
Well, I've always had this thought that there's no really good Korean fast food.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And I thought, what if we just made a simple menu that sticks to tradition
Love it.
and goes off something that everyday modern New Yorkers can eat.
This is always my favorite part, clearly. When everything comes out and I'm just like, ah, right? This is good.
Yeah, this is always the best part.
The best
I love
part.
just looking at the food first and just smelling all the flavors.
Smell.
And I can smell. And you cooked this on an open fire, right?
Yep. So the galbi, chicken, and the pork belly, that's all cooked on an open fire. And then the bulgogi and the spicy pork, we cook on the pan. That keeps all the flavors in.
It smells so good. So can we go through one by one? Let's start here.
All right.
And tell us about them.
Okay, so here we have the traditional japchae.
Japchae, yes. Did I say that
Korean,
right?
yes.
Okay.
It's like a Korean party staple and an American favorite. Glass noodles, we have the sweet potato glass noodles in there. It's mixed with our bulgogi and it has some spinach, carrots, mushrooms, and eggs.
Is the sweet potato noodle traditional, or is that like your own kind of spin on it?
No, it's actually traditional.
Okay.
Most of the glass noodles that are made in Korea, they're made based off potato or sweet potatoes.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so let's move on to this.
All right, so we have this set right here, which is the sambap set.
Oh yeah, this all comes together,
All
correct?
3 of these come together.
Okay.
So there's like the lettuce wraps that
The
we did.
song,
Yeah.
yes.
And then we have like a little crudité that you can dip into some sauce.
Okay.
Some sauce is like soybean paste
Okay.
mixed with some honey, sesame oil, onions.
Love
onions,
this.
scallions,
Love the
yeah.
roasted garlic.
We got the whole
Yes.
roasted garlic. That's one of our specialties. And then we have the scallion salad that you can put in as well.
So we're gonna take this beef and we're gonna wrap
You're gonna
it
wrap
up.
everything
Yep.
inside
Okay,
together.
amazing.
Yep.
Some gyoza?
Yep. So we have in
Dumplings?
Korean we call them mandu.
Mandu.
Yep. We have the traditional bibimbap, which underneath here we have white rice, and these are what I think of as traditional, the Korean vegetables.
Okay.
So we have the Chinese spinach, we have the gray squash, we have shiitake mushrooms. Particularly special are these two right here.
Yeah.
This is bellflower root.
bellflower.
and fenugreek. So these, we go into the mountains are in the country, and then we can just pick them anywhere.
So cool.
And then we just cook them
I
now.
can't wait to try those. And then this one?
Last but not least, we have the spicy kimchi fried rice. That's
my favorite.
It has the pork, our homemade kimchi, and the soy sauce.
So where should we start? Do you have a preference?
Right. So, if you want the kalbi, if it gets colder, then
Okay.
it tastes worse. So.
Great. Okay, so let's start here, and we're gonna make some wraps. Yeah.
So now, is there any specific, like, traditional way that you would eat something like this?
All right. So I would suggest take the red leaf lettuce first,
Lettuce first.
and then you have the perilla leaf.
Ooh, Gorilla, yes.
Get a perilla leaf or one of these dandelion,
Both?
or either. It doesn't matter.
So you don't do both?
Or you can do both. It doesn't matter.
Throw it in.
Yeah, just as much as you want.
Oh, this smells so good.
And then I would
beef?
suggest put some rice in it.
Okay. The rice is even beautiful. Look at that.
Is this wild rice? Oh, it's multi.
We got barley,
Beautiful.
sweet rice,
Then the beef?
and the beef.
Okay. All right, and
And
then?
then just a little bit of each.
Oh yeah, so we've got some green onions. Look at the knife work on those green onions. Beautiful. Sauce it up. And then I should go right to the...
If you want to put a piece of.
Yeah, as a
I'm
barbecue
gonna
guy, I'm
squeeze-
definitely taking some garlic.
Squeeze some garlic into that. Oh, kimchi. And then this is the hard part, because if you're starving and greedy like me and you overstuff.
If you in Korean tradition, you go for one bite.
One bite?
One
I gotta fit this whole thing in my
Okay,
mouth.
should we
I'm gonna try it.
figure out if we can? Cheers. Let's go. One bite. Yeah, right. It's never happened. You can see the char on that meat. It feels like I'm obviously eating Korean barbecue. I just don't have the grill in front of me. All of the flavors in here, you know, like the crispy lettuce, the crunch, the veg, the sauce, the green onions, the garlic. It's all playing so well together. I'm glad it is not one bite because I would like to have another. Japchae.
Japchae.
Okay. So this is the one that has the sweet potato.
Sweet potato noodles.
Why am I using a spoon? That's a dumb idea. Look, also these portions are huge. Oh, so pretty. Love the mushrooms.
Oh, look at those noodles.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
And you said this is Chinese spinach?
Just Chinese dishes.
Beautiful. And pork, correct?
Beef.
Beef. Great. All right. Do we sauce this?
No.
Just go as is. All right. Yes, chef. Texturally, those noodles, do you love them? I love them.
Great. This is completely different than the last dish.
Yep. It's a little more sweeter. And,
Yeah, something that we miss in traditional barbecue here is that there's no real difference in flavors. This is all over. Like you hit every note, everything.
Love that. A little sweet.
I have to please, all the audiences. So we have Koreans who tend to love the sweeter side of food, and then we have the New Yorkers that like the saltier version of, not too salty, but more savory version of it. And so we have like a high the chicken, and then the sweeter side we have the bulgogi, the japchae. Very interesting.
Yeah, in barbecue we have, traditional Texas barbecue where it's literally the meat is a show, and the wood is a show, and it's just salt and pepper. You guys, you start mixing in all these other flavors. It's even the same thing with Kansas City barbecue where it's sometimes a little bit sweeter, but even then, you have so many different aspects. You got the spice, you got the sweet, you got the fatty, you got the savory, you got literally everything. It's
Let's
all
not
in one
forget all of the
package.
veg that
Yes, all the
Koreans.
veg.
I love that, right?
Yes, this is actually such a fresh thing for me.
It is.
And it's one of the big things I kind of stress in barbecue is it's very stigmatized as unhealthy.
Right.
As in Korean barbecue, look, we have all these vegetables everywhere, fresh ingredients.
That's your jam, right? That's what
Yes,
you're trying
this
to
is
do.
what I
Yeah.
love doing. I went to school for nutrition science, so this is really what I like to be pushing. You know, flavorful food, fresh food, healthy food, and that is literally what this is. This is my favorite right here. Every time I go out, my little sister and I are always eating this.
Yeah. All right, so we should just look at that. Dip it in the soy sauce based sauce, soy based sauce. How many times can I say sauce? Love that. So good. Love that sauce as well. I'm not double dipping. I'm using the other side. See?
Be your guest.
We can try the bibimbap next.
Okay.
I'll mix that up for you. So
Oh,
you can-
yay! Anything with an egg on it.
So when you eat a traditional bibimbap, we spoke about this, it means mixed rice, correct?
Mixed rice.
So when you eat it, you're supposed to mix the entire thing.
Yeah, you have to just mix everything up.
You're trying to create the perfect bite by getting everything
Yeah.
into one. I love that. Oh, he is heavy-handed on the sauce, and I'm not mad at it. Love that.
This might take a while.
And that egg is just, they're so perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
See that? Right? That looks pretty sufficiently mixed.
I'll get some minutes.
He's like, not yet. Patience, Lala.
Now is this made in-house, the kimchi?
Yeah, we make it.
So is this your own recipe you
Yes.
made, or is this a family recipe?
No, actually that's one thing my parents never did, was make kimchi. But
So you
as
couldn't
time
even
goes
steal
on,
your dad.
no.
So has he been in? I assume he has.
Yes.
Does he love it? Or does he give you pointers?
He only takes our kimchi. He doesn't like the store-bought kimchi anymore. He always considers
Okay, there you
kimchi.
go. Love that. Sufficiently mixed?
Yes.
Excellent.
Right.
Texture, spice, sweetness, hitting all the parts of the palate. Love all the vegetables so much.
So the bibimbap alone has about 30 different ingredients that goes in it.
Really?
I'm not surprised.
Oh my god.
Each vegetable is kind of marinated its own way, and then we throw it together, mix it up, then all those flavors just hit the tongue.
So I know you're dying to try it, and I'm dying to try it, so let's have
Kimchi?
some kimchi.
Let's get in there. Say less. I love the crunch. I love the heat. That's really delicious. And so good for you, right?
There are so many health benefits with kimchi. That's one of the reasons why it became so popular.
So good.
It's very good for your gut microbiome, and you're into fitness as well. So is this really how you got into eating certain foods like this, like a healthier food, or?
I mean, kimchi, I don't
That's a
even.
staple.
It's not even. I don't even count it. It's just I just eat it.
You just eat it, so it's just normal for you to eat something like this. So, you know, back home, you know, I started eating kimchi more because of the health benefits, like you said. You know, the flavor is obviously amazing. The fermented helps with the gut microbiome, helps with, you know, all the digestion, which we all love.
Last dish.
That's dish.
Do we mix it? Do we do the same thing?
I mean, you can break the egg and just take a spoonful with the egg.
Is that nori?
Yes, that's nori. So we got seaweed on top, the little scallions, sesame
You
seeds.
still some more kimchi.
I know, keep going. Yum. The meat is so flavorful. This is fun. Tell me what the name of this is.
Alright, this is called papbingsu,
Pop Bingzu.
which
Okay.
is red bean shaved ice.
Red bean. Have you ever had anything like this?
I have not had anything like this, but I have had shaved ice before, but I've also had shaved milk too, which was kind of supposed to be like ice cream, I believe. But what kind of texture does this have?
So this is just kind of
Eat
like
it
a
and
snow
find
cone,
out.
like a snow cone, pretty much.
Like a snow cone. I feel like,
Like a
the
snow cone,
American version of
If you get all the way to the bottom, it's like
of our snow cones or shaved ice is much more boring. Oh yeah, on the bottom. Okay, so we've got layers
And
here.
this is mango right here.
Yep, we got mango, kiwi, strawberries, and some rice cakes on top.
Oh yeah. Okay, great. And I love how the red beans on the bottom, so we've got those yummy layers. That is so fun. What's the powder?
That's a multi-grain powder.
Oh my goodness. Yum!
Really good.
So bright, so summery. I'm going back.
It's healthier than it looks.
It's delicious. When all the trays came out, they all had like a cute little yogurt and some sort of like choco pie. Is this a nostalgia thing that we all get these cute little desserts or something? What? Tell me about this.
so
it's such a cute touch. It really is.
It is a nostalgia thing. I haven't had a chocolate pie since I was a kid.
Okay.
But after opening this, I thought, whenever we used to go to Korean restaurants, they would always give you some sort of dessert.
Okay.
So like either fruit or something. So I thought, because this is a fast casual takeout place, have a little snack.
Just give people a
And
little something extra, right? And this.
Yeah, these are like little digestives, probiotic drinks.
I love that this man is feeding us and also thinking
Caring
about
about
our
our
health. Should we end on a little cheers? I think we should.
So
We're having
cheers
trouble.
and-
You open a
Hold on, I can't. Here we go.
I'm having
How do
trouble.
you say to your health in Korean?
Cheers in Korean is kombae.
Kambae. Okay. Thank you so much, Chef. For flavors of New York, I'm gonna do this shot of yogurt. This is Dylan. I'm Lala. This is Chef Albert. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you next time. I feel healthier already.